that title, you will be bound to the Knight's Code. Knights are sworn to be kind to others, generous in friendship, and considerate to all. A knight true to the code never lies, never cheats, and never steals. The knight is virtuous, generous, and strong. With no damsels to rescue or dragons to slay, today's knight must follow the code in different ways. Ever respectful to parents and to teachers, willing to help at home, and careful to treat strangers and friends with courtesy and with respect. Responsibilities of the knights here at medieval times. They must also master the art of horsemanship and learn to use each of the many weapons in the castle's armory. Now, before the training begins, I'm going to share a secret with you. What you learn here today is an ancient art and not to be taken lightly. According to the Knight's Code, you must promise to never use what you see here today for anything except practice, and never, ever against anyone. The knights who join you now spend many, many hours practicing and training for the fights, and never employ their skills against anyone other than another fully trained knight. Now, does everyone understand? Does everyone understand? Then let us begin.
Well said, Your Majesty. My lords and ladies, today we are going to learn the 4 basic moves that make up most of the sword fights here at the castle. They are the head strike, the leg strike, the shoulder strike, and the cut. But in order to perform them correctly, you will need to step forward and then backward. Does everyone know their left from their right? Good. All right, everyone raise your right foot. Now raise your left arm. All right, now don't let anyone tell you riding isn't fun.
Yeah.
All right, let's get back to business. Is everyone ready to begin? Your Majesty, did you explain the part where knights are always ready?
I might have left that out. Ask them again.
My lords and ladies, are you ready to begin? Excellent. Then with both hands, reach down and draw your sword. We are going to learn the en garde position. Set your feet apart so that they are the same width as your shoulders. Bend your knees slightly. Now using both hands, point your sword straight out from the center of your chest. Good. Now going back to your original position, knees straight and sword down. With every strike you make in battle, you must strike fear into the heart of your opponent. To do this, you will need a battle cry. Let's try it. On my command, I want you to drop down into the en garde position, and when you do, I want to hear your battle cry. Are you ready? En garde! Ha! Your Majesty, perhaps they should hear your battle cry. That's why you're the king. Alright, let's try this again. Back to your original position. Knees straight, sword down. Alright, everyone. I want to see your war faces. En garde! Ha! Good. Next, we are going to learn the head strike. For this, we will start in the en garde position. Now, place your left foot forward and bring your sword back to the right. We are going to strike up and over the top as we step forward. And strike. Now back to the left, and strike up over the top at your opponent's head. Don't forget your battle cry. And strike. Ha! Now a leg strike. Bring it back to the right, and as we step forward, we are going to strike at the level of our opponent's leg. Ready? Strike. Ha! One more leg, back to the left this time. Now step forward and strike at your opponent's leg. Ha! I want to hear your battle cries. Let's reach back to the left, or to the right, for a shoulder strike now. This time keep your sword completely level the entire time, and step forward and strike at the level of your opponent's shoulder. And strike. Ha! One more shoulder, back to the left this time, step forward and strike. Ha! Good. Now if everyone would face the other direction and pay attention to the black and white knight.
Alright, everybody get back down in your on guard position. Sword down to your right, step forward with your left. Aim at your enemy's head and strike head strike. Step forward. Alright, back down to your left. I want to hear your battle cries now. Step forward, head strike. Alright, up and over to your right. Step forward, leg strike. Up and over to your left. Step forward, leg strike. Again, up and over to your right. Step forward, shoulder strike. Strike! Up and over to your left. One more time, shoulder strike.
Alright, now my lords and ladies comes the exciting part. We're going to learn the cut. For this, we'll start in the on-guard position once again. And step forward with your left leg and bring your sword back to the right, keeping it entirely level the whole time as you cut through at your opponent's, the level of your opponent's belly. And step and strike. Ha! Let's strike again. Ha! Don't forget your battle cries, everyone. One more time. Strike. Ha! Now we are going to defend from the cut. Starting from here, we'll bring our sword to the left and jump up and back and bring your sword up and over your head as you defend from the cut. Ready? Defend. Ha! Defend. Ha! One more time. Defend. Ha! Well done, my lords and ladies. Moms, dads, and chaperones, raise a cheer for our knights in training. Hip, hip! Hooray! Now, if everyone will place their swords back in the sand, we've prepared a special demonstration for you. These knights are now going to perform what you've learned here today, except this time with real weapons from the show and at full speed. See if you can pick out the strikes and blocks you've learned here today. Knights, are you ready? On guard! Remember, we knights spend many hours training and practicing these fights before we perform them in the show. If you want to perform or practice these fights on your own, remember to always do it under the supervision of a parent or guardian, and never swing a sword at anyone. Well, once again, my lords and ladies, very well done. It has truly been an honor to train with you here today.
Well done to you, my lord, and to all of my knights of the realm! And now, the ceremony of knighthood will begin.
My sister.
All will kneel, just like the knights are doing. Place your hand on top of the sword in front of you. I dub thee once in remembrance of oaths given and received. I dub thee twice in remembrance of thy lineage and thy responsibilities. I dub thee thrice. I raise thee to the holy order of San Martin, and I declare thee all noble knights of my realm. Rise now, go forth, and live by the knight's code. And now, my brave knights, turn and face your parents. My lords, my ladies, raise a cheer for our newest knights of the realm! And now, my brave new knights, make your way to the door in front of the yellow pavilion where you entered the arena, and my knights will assist you. On behalf of all of us here, we'd like to thank you, parents and chaperones, very much for joining us. And to each and every one of you, enjoy today's tournament!